Virat will not take questions in English. Chris?
Virat, were you worried at any stage tonight that you might lose the game?
No, I wasn't worried at all at any point of time. It was just, about staying calm in tricky situations and making sure you get back into better situations and lay a platform for the people coming in to get some big shots in and get a decent score on the board. You don't need to go blazing all out, in every game, especially against a side like Afghanistan who has nothing to lose. You have to be more careful than, expressive and see to it that you make sure the team wins rather than just going out there and being overconfident or taking them lightly. So it was a matter of being calm in a tricky situation, and I didn't think at any point we would lose the game, but yeah, it was not. A few situations were not according to plan. They didn't go according to plan, and that was sort of a bit disturbing, but I didn't think any point of time we would lose the game.
Virat, how's morale in the squad? It looked quite tense out there at times.
Yeah, as I said, while we were bowling, it was, even while we were batting initially, as I said, they got nothing to lose. They were just going out there and expressing themselves, expecting, not too much out of what they were doing, and, that way, more or less, you tend to do the right things, and things go your way. So even when their batsmen came out slogging, the edges were flying to boundaries rather than where the fielders were placed. And those sort of things can happen. As I said, you need to stay calm in those tricky situations. But yeah, there were a few tense moments out there, and I said this just now that we could have won by a bigger margin, and we could have done a bit better in our bowling.
Last four questions. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Virat, you said that things could.
Virat, yesterday even Mahi said that the bowling obviously is comparatively weaker than our batting. Given the way we bowl today, and you've expressed your concern, how much more difficult or challenging do you think it will get for the bowling unit as the tournament progresses?
Well, I'm just hoping that it was a case of playing against a side which had nothing to lose. That way you're always in doubt. If they start scoring in a few overs, then things could slip away very quickly. So I'm hoping that against the bigger opposition will turn out to be, turn out in a more positive way as far as our bowling is concerned. Be more aggressive, execute our plans properly, and be more geared up, you can say, for the stronger oppositions. And I'm just hoping that happens, and we put in a better bowling show.
Virat, you said things could have you could have won with a bigger margin. Even Afghanistan could have done better. They dropped 3 catches, including you, Suresh, and another one. So against England, that might not happen. So is that a bit of concern, and especially our openers not coming good yet?
Well, we might score 200 against England, then that might happen as well. I mean, you can't actually expect anything from a game of cricket. We ended up scoring 160, and that was what the scoreboard shows, and that's gonna stay. So we have to play good cricket again. Catches do get dropped. You do get 4s of inside edges going past the stumps. So that's all part and parcel of the game. You just can't stick to it and say if the catches had been taken, we would have lost the game or something like that. We won the game at the end of the day, and the scorecard shows that. And we're just gonna come out very positive again against England as well. And as I said, try to put in a better performance.
Last 2 questions. 1, 2.
Virat, when you guys first came in, Mahi basically said that the pitches will have a great bearing on how this tournament really goes. What do you make of the pitch? Do you think it's better for fast bowlers? Do you think it's better for spinners? What do you think of the makeup of the bowling attack?
Well, it was a slow wicket by the looks of it, and by playing on it, I thought it was better suited for spinners who could vary their pace, and not so much for fast bowlers. I mean, the fast bowlers had to be very clever in what they wanted to do, pitch the slower balls in the right areas because the outfield was quick and the wicket's pretty flat. Although it's slow, but it was pretty flat as far as the fast bowlers are concerned. But as I said, spinners can vary their pace and get away with things, and it suited the spinners a bit more. But I think overall it was a good batting wicket, not a great batting wicket, but a decent batting wicket, which was a bit on the slower side.
Virat, there's a lot of talk about how much contribution the part-time bowlers would make. But don't you think the problem is now lying with the premier bowlers? Zahir Khan's poor patch is continuing for a longer phase. Don't you think so? New Zealand T20s, practice games. And is it a concern? He's the premier fast bowler, and you said about clever bowling in these tracks.
See, our initial bowling hasn't been that bad. I think we've started well. Even against New Zealand, we started really well. I think it's the death bowling we need to work on. If someone's getting hit in the last over, you just can't, say that he's not bowling well at all. I think he's been bowling well with the new ball. It's just that our bowlers need to work a bit more at the death overs. That's been a bit of a concern till now. And, as I said, I'm hoping that we can pull our socks up and be ready for the stronger opposition and execute our plans much better than we did in this game.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.